Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So, the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. MP is out there with Grant Williams, and it's Powell in at the 5. And for the Clippers, on the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. At this stage of the season, coaches still might be figuring things out a little bit, Smitty.
Yeah, coach knows by now, B.A., if the plan he had coming into this year needs a little tweaking. He's had time to size up all his talent, and now he has to make sure he is maximizing it.
So the Clippers win the tip. Well, guys, MP's got the matchup with Kawhi Leonard tonight. MP securing the win the first time these two saw each other on the floor, something I'm sure they're both aware of.
When he's playing at peak level, there's no one better in this league than Kawhi Leonard. The complete package. You just hope he's off his game.
And MP must be coming into this matchup with great confidence. He came out on top in their last encounter, so he'll be looking to do it again.
Highland misses. And it's the Mavericks ball. Now here's Doncic. Count the basket.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Pass to MP. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. The crossover. And that one hits the back iron. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Doncic against Highland. Leonard on the wing. The fader, just 4 to shoot. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Down low, looking to end the run. And MP throws it down.
Giving the people exactly what they want. MP with an attack on the rim.
Highland against Doncic. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Leonard for 3. Again, the miss by Leonard.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
B.A., so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
Here's Highland. Following the score by Dallas. George outside. Pass to Leonard. This one for three. Doncic pulls down the board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Highland. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Here's Leonard. They need this. Again, the miss by Leonard.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
To the paint. MP. Leonard pulls down the board.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
To the wing, right side. Zubac finds Highland. Leonard for three. He buries it from three. Leonard's got 9 points.
At the start of his career, no one thought Kawhi would end up being this good of a three-point shooter. He's a marksman.
Here's Doncic. Paul George pulls it in. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. And it's Highland. That time on the assist by Leonard.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. Pass to MP. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 9. George with it. Here's Batum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. The Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Batum comes in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Martin. And it's Highland in for Mann. The Clippers trail. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Highland in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
With authority, Paul George wanted them to feel that one.
MP left side. There's the three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
They've been even so far. MP won the last meeting between the two, and this one, not so much.
Really left him alone that time. George has got 10 points in the game. And Grant, the Mavericks this summer committing to their superstar tandem of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., and the next step was surrounding them with the defense and floor spacing they'll need to compete. Overall, I like the moves they made, and we'll see how it all pans out come April. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
MP left side. Pass to Hardy. Back to MP. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, another miss by MP. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Leonard with the ball. Zubac with a screen on Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on MP. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. You know, on a permanent basis, Ivica Zubac is one of the top rebounders in the league, Smitty.
BA, that's his primary role, along with setting good screens. He has the size, toughness, and instincts to excel at those responsibilities.
Man, he's checked in for Paul George. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Here's man. No points yet. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Powell passes to MP. The baseline J. And he nails the jumper. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Zubac. Here's man from outside the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Here's MP. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Highland, the pass to man. Leonard for 3. He can't get it to go. On the wing, MP. Back to Doncic. Inside. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Such a well-rounded player. MP with his fingerprints just all over this game.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, you know, that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Well, the starters need to thank those guys coming off the bench. They were asked pick up the scoring slack, and they did. Total team effort in the first half.
Well, it's interesting rotation that they've got. Lots of pieces to mix and match. Versatility is one of their key strengths.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Dwight Powell. And it's MP in at the 3. Smitty, you had your fair share of deep playoff runs. What was it like to finally break through and win a championship in 2003?
You know, BA, was an unbelievable feeling. Getting a chance to win the championship with that Spurs team was unbelievable. has some Hall of Fame players, but more importantly, some Hall of Fame people.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And so here are the Clippers. Following the score by Dallas, Zubac finds Leonard. And the three-pointer goes. Leonard's got 15.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's MP from outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Timeout called, the Clippers. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. MP, number 1.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Leonard looking around. Outside, Highland. 5 on the clock. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, B.A., but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot. Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's MP. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
George, a screen on Doncic. Highland with it. Now Doncic defending. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got 9 rebounds now. And George with some nice D. And Highland, here we go. Misses from close range.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Powell passes to MP. Rebound by the Clippers. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. MP against Highland. Now here's George. The D's right on him. To end the drought, Zubac. The rebound by MP. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
George for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Now here's Irving. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. MP, the pass to Powell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Batum. Martin, he's checked in for George. And it's Mann in for Highland. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. MP with it. Martin picks him up. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Doncic. And now an 11-point Dallas lead. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in. Here's Mann. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Martin. Here's Plumlee. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Clippers, Paul George, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Highland in for Mann.
Your time.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
There's something else they're doing in this. Game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
They've got Kenyon Martin, Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's George, and it's Highland in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game. You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
MP, that one's good. MP's got 39.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Hardy. George outside. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 17-point game.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
B.A., he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
Good on both. Ah, the golden years for the L.A. Clippers, Smitty. Those Lob City teams.
Woo, I miss those days, B.A. Chris Paul tossing up alley-oops to DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin, those three pretty much won 50-plus games every season, and man, were they fun to watch.
To the inside, Zubac. The bank shot, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Irving against George. Zubac with a screen on Irving. George passes to Zubac. Leonard for three. Mavericks with a rebound. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first two meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Leonard for three, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
McGee, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving.
When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out at you. It's why he's so respected.
No good on that one. Preston's checked in for Boston. And he sinks the second.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
So it's the Mavericks now. Doncic with it. Martin picks him up. Down low. Here's MP. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. MP's got 48.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
MP doesn't back away from contact. He embraces it when he's trying to score.
No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Coffee, the pass to Covington. Martin, left side. Here's Mann. Three-pointer off the mark. Lets it go from deep. Again! What an avalanche!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. And so
MP's burning those nets down. follow through. I want to see more consistency. Practice any game. Continue to get better.
He'll be working with Claire.
Be humble.
Over here, over here.
Let's get this win.
If it isn't Mr. Rookie of the Month.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The lengthy post tandem for them, Jackson and Adams. Ja Morant, he's out there with Kennard. And it's Konchar in at the small forward. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And MP throws it down.
MP has to be happy about that result. This man went up high for the finish.
Morant with it. Boy, he was something else against Utah. At the elbow, Adams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Jazz. Irving finds Doncic. Inside. Snatched away. Here's Konchar. Covered by MP. Morant against Doncic. Adams wide open. That three off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to Konchar. From the arc. It's hauled in by MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Morant against Doncic. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by MP.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The three sinks the triple. MP's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Down low, Konchar, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's MP, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Dragging him around all game, bro.
He misses the free throw.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman's checked in, and it's Clark in for Jaren Jackson. Now, here's Kennard. He had 15 points last outing. To the inside, and that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high-utility player. Stick him in the game, and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic kicks to Irving. MP passes to Doncic. And MP throws it down.
And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Kennard on the wing. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Kennard's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And so here is Dallas following the score by Memphis. They get it back. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Morant, the bounce pass. Yep, that one goes.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Pass to Kleba. He kicks it to Irving. Morant against Doncic. And the first shot of the night for him missing. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. McGee with the block. Irving looking for an opening. The 3 from MP. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. MP getting it done for Dallas. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleba comes in for Williams. MP's checked in for Hardy. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Rose comes in for Josh Christopher. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jackson. Derrick Rose is out there with Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the 4 spot. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. MP outside. Takes a 3. Here's McGee. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Jackson got it from 16 feet. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
You won't see Jackson take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he is certainly capable from there.
McGee finds MP. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Another miss by MP. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Like, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. Lays it in off the breakaway. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, look at Rose pushing it up the court, full speed, not giving anyone a chance to catch it.
McGee is screen on Jackson. And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. Smart against Doncic. Nice D from Doncic.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And it's Morant missing. Irving passes to Doncic. To the middle. MP going right to the rim.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the...
Some guys are taking the first open three they see. In fact, it doesn't even have to be an open three. That's why their field goal percentage is in.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. Over in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. McGee out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Adams with the screen on Irving. The pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard for three. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kleber kicks to MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And stolen by MP. And here we go. Here comes MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Keeping things simple inside. I like that Jackson Jr. went up for the dunk instead of the layup.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, well, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite. Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And a chance here now to look at the rookie race. Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year race. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential. Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Irving against Kennard. Morant looking around. From outside, off the mark.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And they continue to control the glass.
Irving finds McGee. Now, here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Kennard against Irving. Kennard the pass to Adams. They can't stop the run with that one. Mavericks leading by 11. The 3 for Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Williams comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman's checked in. And it's Clark in for Jaren Jackson. Morant kicks to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Kennard the pass to Tillman. And stolen by MP. Hardaway for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Nice shot by Smart.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
MP, no good.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And they double up Morant. Clark kicks to Morant. To the paint. Here's Tillman. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
to the inside. The second effort. Tries yet again. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. Then it's Rose. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. No good off the back of the rim. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Hardaway kicks to MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 16 here in the second half.
Easy to understand why people love watching MP play, especially when he's catching and firing like this.
It's good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
MP inside. He's covered by Clark. The 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tillman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out left to the wing. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP finds Powell. Irving against Clark. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Down low, here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Inside, Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And they double up Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over in the corner, Konchar sinks the three-pointer.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Mavericks leading by 14. It's MP, top of the key. It's tipped. Morant against Doncic. Kennard on the wing. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Oh, that's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And they double up Morant. Kennard on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. MP outside. His three-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Kennard, the pass to Morant. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Dallas leading by 13. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Stolen by Jackson. Doncic against Morant. Whoops, they pick off the pass. The drive by MP.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Powell comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Well, GA, he was the heart and soul of the Celtics. But now, Marcus Smart is a Grizzly.
Reminiscent of another first-team all-defensive guard who left Game Green to create grit and grind in Tony Allen. Memphis hoping Smart has that same kind of impact.
Here's Roddy, and he dunks it down.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Lively the pass to MP. From outside the arc. The second chance effort. Lively, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Hardy passes to MP. It's Powell on the wing. Passes to Hardy. And here is MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.